So welcome students. So let us begin with the chapter. In the previous class, I have just told you about, I have showed you some of the designs of my PowerPoint presentation. So today we are going to begin with the chapter, and the chapter starts from here. That is, okay, that is, let me just slide up. Okay, children, so this is the chapter and this is the index. Unit 5, and we are going to learn like how to insert a movie clip, inserting an audio clip, working with tables, working with charts. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Let me take the highlighter and let us do some reading part today. So presentation, what exactly it is? So presentation allows the user to add movie clips to the presentation in order to make the presentation colorful and meaningful. So you can also add some movie clips, some of the videos to your presentation. You can insert movies or YouTube. Okay, you can insert movies or YouTube videos downloaded from the internet. Okay, in this exercise, we will learn how to insert a movie clip in slides. Open a new file using presentation software. You can insert a movie in two ways, by using the insert tab or by using the title and content layout option. Okay, so the most easiest one is just using that insert tab. So I'll just read out few things first and then we will do the activity. Click on movie option under the media clip. Now this option, we don't have this media clips under the insert tab with the current version, and we don't have the word that is a movie, we have the word that is a video. I'm just going to show you in a few moments, and you can select the movie from a file, open to insert the movie clip that you already downloaded from the internet. So you can look at a movie clip and click OK. So okay, how you can do that, children? Let me just switch to the PowerPoint presentation, and this is the current version that I'm working with. So how you're going to do that, children? You have the tab that is the insert tab. That's the option that you will find it over here. From that option, you have to go. There is an option called as a video. Yes, there is a group called as media. Under the media group, the word that we have is video and not movie. Okay, in fact there are so many other options also, two more options with that we have. So we are going to look at the video and audio. So we can actually insert a video into a slide. Now there are two options that we have. The first option is the video on my PC. So the video that I have downloaded from the internet or I have just stored on my hard disk, I can use that video. Or there is a second option that we have is directly having an online access. So this is also an option that we have with the current version. With the previous versions we did not had this option. Now you can see that it is giving you the link to the YouTube. So you can search for any video and that particular video will be added to your slide. But I'm going to go ahead and going to insert a small movie clip, small video from the hard disk. So this is a small video, just kind of a kind of animation, and if I really want to work with this, I can, if I play this, okay, it is not going to run. I need to click over here to make this animation actually work. Okay, and this is how this particular video is working. So I'm going to show you, it's a very short video, but anyway I'm going to show you how to automatically, so you can show a video into your slides. Okay, not an issue, absolutely. So for that, making it play automatically, go to, that is okay, that is you can loop it until stopped and start automatically, there is an option out here. So you have to go to the playback tab, and the playback tab will only appear when you actually select, okay, that particular video. Okay, when you select that video, then the playback option will appear. After it does, what you're going to do is there is an option that is start on click option. Okay, now this is the options that I'm telling you children with the current version. Okay, again and again I need to tell you this. And then there is an option called as on click and automatically, so you have to choose the first option, that is automatically. Now if you run this particular video, what's going to happen, it is going to run automatically. Okay, so right now I'm stopping this, and then we can give some amount of fade in fade out option over here. So we can also, kind of create our own animation, you can say, or give some effects, I mean to say, to the video. So you can give some of the fade in fade out, you know effect to your video. How you're going to do that, that is fade in. So fade in means it is going to fade in, the video is going to come from the from the dark to the light, that is what the effect is all about. And fade out is it is going to go light and back to dark, so that effect is going to is going to show on the video. So how you're going to do that is fade in, and then you have to select for how many seconds I want that option. Suppose if I, okay, let me just keep it around, 5 seconds. Normally we do not keep that as 5 seconds, but I'm keeping this as 5 seconds just to show you the effects. So now you, if I run this, okay, you can see that there is a sign of a fade option, that is a fade in option. And once this video basically will stop, it's going to fade out. Okay, and now you can see it is fading out. Okay, okay, so it fades out, and this is a basic picture of the video which is going to be there always, but there is a fade in and fade out effect for this particular video. Okay, so this is how you can work with this. As well as, if you're not aware of, there are so many options that we have with the current version, and that is the trim video option. So the trim video option is where you can actually, trim the video. So if I really want to trim this video, this particular window will appear. How did this came? This came from the option that is a trim video. Okay, so click on that particular option, a small window will appear, and then there will be two handles. One of the handle is of green color, which is at the left hand side, so that's the start time, and the red is the end time. So you can actually, just trim these videos as per your wish. Okay, and then you can also play only that much of part. Now what is going to happen is, okay, it also depends on your system children, how powerful your system is, because when you do some video work, now you can see that this is actually, just running from middle basically. So what I have done is I have trimmed the video from the left hand side as well as from the right hand side, and now you can see it is going to stop to the red mark, and it has stopped to the red mark. Okay, and then you can click OK, and it is going to, come to effect once you play your slide, once you run your slide. Okay, but right now I'm going to cancel this. So this is how you can, apply some fade in fade out effect, and you can trim your video, make your video start automatically. As soon as you will press F5, it is going to play, and there is an option called as loop until stopped. So this is going to be, going into a loop. Even if it comes to the end, again it is going to start again, unless and until you stop this slide. Okay, that is how it is going to work. And then there is a option that is, that is for the volume of the video. So if you don't want the music, or don't want the volume of the video, you just want to play the video. So if I really run this, and you can see that there is no, the audio is not there. Basically the audio is not present in this particular video, only the video is running but the audio is muted. Okay, so that is another option that we have. But make sure children, this is the options that we have with the current versions. Okay, and now this video is finished, and you can see that again it started going because I have selected, I have ticked this, that is loop until stop. So if I tick this, it is going to, go into a loop. It is going to, start playing once it ends, unless and until I'm going to stop the slide. And that is how it works. So I hope I've almost told you a lot of things how to just work with videos. And then similarly, children, if you just want some kind of audio, you can, you know insert an audio. Okay, so the slides will be running, and at the background the audio will run. This is how it is going to work. So these are the two options, children. And then what we have, let us just switch to the ebook. Then we have the different layouts for the slides. So let me just switch to, I'm going to remove this video now. And the layouts that you can find it over here, and you can see that these are like different kinds of layout. Now I will just take a title slide, and it is going to add a new slide. So this is, let me delete this as well. And let me insert this one. Okay, so this is just a simple, add title slide. You can actually manually take all these children from the shapes, or from insert and go to text box as well. It is one and the same thing, but these are like some of the layouts that are readily available for you. So I can easily, if there is nothing, like I can take a text box, okay, and I can take another text box. Okay, go to insert and then another text box, I can take it. So this is manually I can do it, children. So another, if layouts, if I really want to know about layouts, then we have a layout that is this one, that is a title and some kind of text you want. So if you really want to add a table, you can immediately do it from here. So there are so many small icons that you can see, that you can, make use of this and add the data. Okay, then there are layouts like, I'll show you one more, that is comparing, like two contents are there. So if they want to do some kind of comparison between the two tables or two charts, you can use this particular option, give a title, and this is going to help you to just make your work easy. So these are like a different layouts, children. You need to just play around with them, and it will be just like a very second nature for you once you just go through to this. Okay, so these are the different layouts that we have. And then, okay, so it is the same thing that they have told, that click on title and content option, and the slide will be displayed with a layout as shown below. The same kind of layout I have shown you. And you can insert a movie in the slide and all that. Okay, the option they have told. And then there is a fill in the blanks. We're going to do that later at the end of the chapter. And then similarly, children, you can add a audio as well. When you can add a video, definitely you can add an audio as well. And it will run at the background as you play with your, run with your slides. So you can select sound from file option to insert the sound clip. Now over there it is audio. Okay, the dialog box appears as shown below. So you can have a mp3 file, that is an audio file. So you can include that. So then we have, you can look at the audio clip and all that. Okay, the procedure that they have told you. Then there is a fill in the blanks, and then there is something called as working with tables. So children, tables is like, it is going to help you, okay, to display the data in a structured manner. So there is an option, and the option that we have is the insert option. That is the option, the insert tab. Under the insert tab, we have the tables group. Okay, the tables group. Under the tables group, you have to click over here, and you can choose how many rows and how many columns you want. Now this is a very easy way to choose a table. Basically, you do not really require a table with lot of rows and lot of columns. It's not like you're working with an Excel sheet, but this is just a, you want to show some of your data in a structured manner in a table form. And So you can we have this option where you can just hover onto the the rows and columns, and you can see that many rows and columns get selected in this slide. So if I just want one row, you can see that's just one row and one column. But if I just pull it come down a bit, and you can see these are the rows that are getting added to the table. So rows are basically the horizontal one. Okay, the horizontal ones are rows, and the vertical ones are the columns. So if I want two columns onto this, so I will just select the second column, and you can see there are two columns now. So two columns, and we have how much, that is 8 rows that we have. So 2 by 8 this table is. Okay, so this is how you can add some of the structure of a table. If you don't want this option, the second option that you can go is click on insert, click on table, and then there is an option called as insert table. And then you can easily specify how many columns I want. I want two columns, and I want 5 rows. Very small window that comes in front of you. It will ask you to enter the number of columns and the number of rows, and if you click OK, and that particular table is going to be in front of you. And then you can just change the way the design of this particular table. There are so many options that are available out here, and you can click, and these are the designs that are available for you. You can choose one among them, like I can choose this one, or maybe this one, right? And then you can enter the data out here. So let me just change the layout as per my requirement, and I'm going to go for maybe this one. Okay, and then I can enter some data out here, like anything as per your requirement. You can feed the data, that is a roll number and the student name. I can feed some of the data. Okay, let me just choose this, like this one. So how to choose that one column is just, if you come above that table and there is a down arrow that will come down, just click on that, and that column gets selected. And then I can apply some of the styles, like go to home, and then you can insert what exactly the size of your text will be, what color it will be, and it, the alignment you can set that I want it at the center align. Also you can have, this is a center align that is horizontally, but vertically also you can align it. So align text at the middle, and it comes at the middle. Okay, the same thing I can do it for the next column as well. And so I'm going to choose the size, that is 36, and make it as center, and then the align text as middle. So now you can see these are the text that is exactly at the center, horizontally as well as vertically. And then you can just give some of your data. Now if I, okay, that is one, and 2, 3, and 4, and then you can specify some name. So whatever data you want, it depends on you. I've just taken an example. So this is how you can add tables to your slide. You can add multiple tables as well. So if I want to add some more tables, so I can add some more tables. Okay, or simply I can just control C and control V to the same table, and then I will have all the style settings that I did exactly the same, and then I can just change the data. So this is how, children, you can add some of the data in form of a table, because then the data looks in a structured way. But not like for everything you can use, or you have to use the table. Depends on your what kind of data you're trying to show. It is something that you want to show some kind of statistics and all, some kind of some survey results, then in that case maybe you will just take the table and show the data. And if I run this, it is going to look something like this. So it looks pretty nice once you run this slide, and it gives a very good look. So this is how you can add the tables. Then other than that children, then okay, let me just delete this first. Then now there is an option that okay, okay, now let me just read out a few things from the book as well. So presentation software enables the user to add tables in the slide in order to represent the statistical data meaningfully, right? That is the same thing that I told you. If you have some kind of data, some kind of statistics you want to show, then you can go ahead with the tables. So in this exercise you will learn how to work with tables. Go to insert tab, and I've shown you all the options children, how you can come up with these options. And you have to go to the tables group, okay, which is under the insert tab. And this is the kind of menu that will come in front of you, and you can choose how many rows and how many columns you want, and accordingly to that the table will be there in front of you. And then you can see that they have taken some data. This is also an example that they have shown. Then using tile and content option, okay, this is the tile and content option children. Click on the layout option, okay, I'll read it from here. Open a new file using presentation software and change the layout of the slide. To change the layout of the slide, do the following. Okay, now how they have done this is like, this is the layout. I'm going to delete this and go to a new one and go choose this option, that is the layout. Okay, the title and content option, the title and content option. And then we also have this insert table option out here. So you can simply select, enter the columns, enter the rows, and click OK, and the table will be in front of you. So it depends, if you have a different layout, so you can choose from the layout itself. Okay, you have that option. Just now I've shown you. Okay, I'll just go back. Okay, these are the options that are available that you can feed uh, or insert in your slide. So there is a table, there is charts, okay, there are some kind of a smart art, some kind of picture. Then there is an online picture. If you really want to connect to some of the online pictures, you can provide the link. And then you can also provide some of the video, so you have that video option as well. You can take it from a from your computer, or you can provide the link of your the YouTube link of the video. So these are the options that you can pick children. Okay, so these are the things children. So what we are going to do is, okay, just let me go through the theory part, what they have said. Okay, now enter the values, the number of columns and rows you like to have in the table. For example, if you need a table with 3 columns and 3 rows, type 3 in the both the number of columns and number of row fields. And then we are going to have, once you insert that table, then there's designs, they're like table styles are available for you under the table style. So these are different design, different styles that we have. Then you can change the design of the table by changing the background, borders, or effects by using the table styles group in the design tab. So please just remember these options, because that is what is going to matter during the exam. To use a particular design, select a design under the table style. Just everything I've shown you children, and how you can do it. Okay, so okay, I'm going to stop it over here children. So I want that now you go ahead and just do all the activity that I have shown you. Then to next time, that is on Monday, not tomorrow, Monday. I was supposed to say tomorrow, I was about to say tomorrow, but Monday we are going to meet, and then we are going to learn something more about the transition effects and how to apply animations. Okay, so that's it children, and we're going to meet on Monday. So please practice it. I've, just for your understanding, I'm taking these things pretty slowly, since we have a lot of time to cover the syllabus. We are much ahead with the syllabus as well, so you do not have to worry. And the subject itself is also, it's very simple. The question answer parts is also very simple children. So overall it's a very easy subject, and everybody has to score out of in this subject. Okay, so that's it. Bye for now.